Graves to get the money. A barrier last night kept him out of a check. Here comes the Canadian champ. Slam it, babe. 3.9. Exactly what he did last night, except tonight, he's penalty free.
Now we had 2 of those 3 nines and 2 penalties last night, Canada. Now they've got to catch you. It's a whole lot better to set the pace and have them trying to run after you. Here's the man that went to the Gold Coast stage last night with that 4-year-old blonde bomber. This is Sean Greenfield, the big rancher from Lakeview, Oregon. That's the way it works. A 4-1. You throw down 10 and 4-1, you've done something, because the average here, Rope Myers set it 3 years ago and not 1. 37 and 4. That was on 10. That's the aggregate championship record. This guy's big enough to throw Oregon on top of Idaho and use Washington to wipe it up.
Little boy said he didn't like girls. Changed his mind before the night was done. Oh, Big Sean. Just right.
Wasn't that a pretty slide?
You know what? He's done that twice. He's going to do it 8 more times. When you're 6'4" and you're an athlete like Sean Greenfield, you just make the best run on any steer you draw. And at the end of the week, you know you're going to be in the hunt. I mean, look at the fact that he won $14,000 last night.
He said no thank you. He waves him out. Hey, Dakota's in Montana. You better cheer him up to bring him back in the 3rd round on a Sunday. Oh, here for the weekend, Boyd, where are they?
They're here, they're here. Mulligan. Whoa! Woo! Sean Mulligan. He doesn't need a mulligan. He'll take that putt. That was a drive with a Big Bertha.
I am so disappointed. I asked for a 3.7 and all he could give me was a 3.8.
You know, you and I, we get fussy sometimes, though, you know? Talk about athletes. That's what this sport is, Phil. You know, I'll tell you what, folks. I don't care what they say about hockey, basketball, baseball, or football. Greatest athletes I've ever seen wear a pair of Justin boots and a resist-all hat. Here's another one of them. K.C. Jones. Not the biggest horse in the herd, but he knows how to fight for the mares. 5 and
University, Durant is where he got his higher education. 6'3", 200. Nice. 4 flat, but he broke the barrier. You know what? You do good awes, folks. You do good awes, but right after an awe, you need to say it's okay, Spud. Give him that applause to get him up. Come on back.
When you look at this next man, for those of you who follow rodeo through the high school and the collegiate ranks, you're like, where did Ronnie Fields come from? Never competed in high school or college. Showed up at some friends who were practicing one time. He said, hey, y'all are doing that all wrong. Had never done it. They said, put up or shut up. He put up, and now he's at the Wrangler National Finals. Fields, a past champion of Salinas, Dodge City. Look at this. Oh, there's your 3.7.
I got you, Ronnie.
Come on. Let him hear you, Vegas. Let him hear you.
Oklahoma rocks. Oh, Ronnie. He's done that every time we showed up. First big one in Reno last June. He comes on, does it again. It's in Vegas. This is a good state for Ronnie Fields. Todd Soon of Brighton, Colorado would like to say the same thing. Pink hat, blonde, get up and dance, do whatever you want, ladies. But Todd Soon, Bulldog, 3.7. Look at there, look at there. Colorado, you're in the hunt. Look at that perfect move. No wasted motion.
Woo, like a bunch of middle linebackers. Whoa, wait.
All right, boys. Your cheerleading has been done. Let's see if it does him any good. Rope Myers, world champion. Yahoo! It worked. A 3. That's what Flair Rasmussen just did. What do you think, Vegas? You got a cheerleader, you got a champion.
Look at that, a little cheerleading, and we get a 3-6. Hey, I don't want to rub this in, but Texas, that was your only Texas steer wrestler. The rest of them belong to Oklahoma and California and places like that, like Stockton Graves, Oklahoma, Newkirk, Stickham. Yeah, Stockton. 4-1, put it on the 5-4 from a night ago. 9 and a nickel on 2. For the short and stocky steer wrestler with 3 sisters.
It is a year of Oklahoma. The Sooners have got the power by the numbers, but they also have the reigning champion of the world, Big Teddy Johnson. Shakota. Rodeo announcers will say that 10,000 times a year and be proud of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the toughest thing to do in the world is come back and beat the world again. Look at here, 6'6", 240. Now, 6'4" on the first one, 4 tonight. When our U.S. Smokeless Tobacco scoreboard already says 3'6", 3'7", 3'7", 3'8", a 4 is respectable, but at the bottom of the payroll.
He's got the gold buckle. There's 8 rounds to go. Emporia, Kansas gets his crack. He's an original Coors fan's favorite cowboy. His name is Jason Lair, and he's from the heartland of cattle country, the Flint Hills of Kansas, where the grass is green and lush. Magic, take him to the winner's circle. Jason Lair at 4-1. 7th in the round, 7 in the aggregate for the man who came in after having wowed him in Omaha.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight he holds a $15,000 lead. That is one go-round in Las Vegas, and he's the only Californian, like the only Texan. He's the only California you need tonight. This is baby Luke Branquinho. Last night with a 3-5, he was going to get it. He broke the line. Get it tonight. California! California! Look at this! Look at this! 1/10 of a second from the arena record. 3.1.
Come on, Vegas! Tell him you like it! 1/10 of a second off the arena record. Woo! Brian Fields, Steve Duhan hold that record at 3 flat. And here comes Frank Thompson. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Got a son named Zane, a daughter named Madison. Went to school at Central Wyoming College. Watched him win the Cow Palace in Dodge City. Reach, Frankie, show him why. Boy, they sure get fussy after a 3-1, don't they? 4 flat for Thompson, a man who's won nearly $750,000.
Oregon, one more time. 2 in the year of 04 come to Vegas. He stands 6'4", weighs 205, and this boy could afford some chicken fried steak.
Let me tell you something else about him. This kid was a state champion wrestler. He was an all-state center fielder for his high school baseball team. Now, last night, things went wrong for Trevor Knowles. But if anybody has the athletic ability to turn it around and make it all go right, it's this young 24-year-old kid. He was the champion in Ellensburg in 03. Come on, Trev. There it is.